I have asthma, and I've had it for as long as I can remember.
I have asthma.
I've had asthma since I was about 2 or 3.
I have asthma.
I have asthma. I was diagnosed when I was 7 or 8 years old.
I was diagnosed with asthma at 4 years old. I was playing with my brothers.
First episode when I was about 7 or 8 at home, my grandmother asked if I could breathe from waking up, and I could, but 10 seconds later, there was a tightening in the chest and shortness of breath. We went to the doctors, and that's when I was diagnosed with asthma.
The first attack that I recall was maybe, my mom said about 3 or 4, that I was severely having trouble breathing.
I couldn't even move anymore, and
I could not catch my breath. I have older siblings who were diagnosed with asthma prior to, so my parents recognized the symptoms. They noticed that I couldn't catch my breath. I kept gasping, so I was immediately given a breathing treatment, and from there, they took me to the doctor, and I was diagnosed with asthma.
You can't run, you can't do stairs, because you get shortness of breath so easily. And since I'm allergic to a lot of things, that also brings on my asthma. And I have to use my inhaler more than I've ever used it before in my life. The older I get, it seems like the worse. But the only thing is I don't have the attacks. I haven't had a severe attack since 15.
Asthma has affected my daily life because I have to be more aware of my surroundings. I have to make sure I keep everything clean and dusted. Certain times of the year, I have to make sure I have my emergency inhaler with me.
I used to run around and just have fun. And then one day, all of a sudden, I was exhausted, and then I started having heart problems, and I couldn't understand it.
First thing I tell every person is watch the symptoms. Most kids, when you'll notice the short of breath, actions become less, they'll be tired a lot, movements become minimum, they get lackadaisy.
Having asthma and living has been a very interesting concept of learning the different triggers. In my case, it's from dust, bug spray, food allergens. Being allergic to shellfish has been a very hard one for me due to the fact that when you have food allergen, your body reacts to the allergy itself, but it also triggers in the lung, making it hard to breathe. My advice for those that have friends with asthma and how to deal with it is to be aware of all of their triggers. If they have a rescue inhaler, a daily inhaler, and being calm with them, because when you're nervous, it makes them nervous. And understanding that also we have a regular life. We just have to build up our endurance more than everyone else.
Support A.I.R.
Asthma is real.
Please join us on Saturday, August 24th as we celebrate our 4th annual Blue Tie Gala, hosted by Fox 2 News anchorman Josh Landon. We hope that you support our efforts in increasing asthma awareness in Michigan. For sponsorship details and ticket information, please visit our website at www.4thbluetiegala.eventbrite.com. Thank you.